Yo, happy Tuesday, my dudes. How's it going? Good to see you guys. Hope your day's going well. What's up, G1? How's it going, dude? Good to see you, my friend. I gotta figure out, as you can see, if you have been around for a while, things look a little different. Thought I'd try a little something new. But I seem to have lost my chat window, so all I can see it is on my Streamlabs, and I don't like that. I want to see my chat window. I'm gonna roll that at once. Sup, nerds? Yo, what camera are you using? It looks sick. Oh, thank you. It is the Razer Kio Pro, if I remember correctly. You know what? I thought I had a link to it in the description, but I actually don't know if I have a link to it in the description. Let me go check. If not, maybe I can kick it out to you and let you know exactly which one it is. Hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah, so like if you go down into the description, you'll see an Amazon link under camera. It says My Gear. That's it right there. So give that one a shot. See what you think. Yeah, it's been good. It's not the one. There's one that has like a built-in light. This one doesn't have the light, but I didn't really want the light. Like all of this lighting right here is like I have like a wash that's shooting some blue light out back here, and then like all of this is just like off the monitors. I have no extra lighting going on, which is pretty sweet. Like it looks pretty decent. But yeah, if you've been around for a while, I thought I would try a little something different on the look of things. I've had the same branding for the longest time, and I was like wanting to try something different. So I'm a big fan of like Blade Runner and stuff like that. So I think it looks sick. I'm digging it. It's kind of cool. So hey guys, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be jumping back into G.I. Joe. If you were here last week, G.I. Joe on the NES. Hidden gem? Maybe. I'm really enjoying it. I never even knew the game existed, and I think it's so sick. A couple of things. I also turned the latency down. I figured out how to do that, so like the chat should be quick. So we should be able to like, interact pretty quick, which is pretty sweet. And then if you look, oh yeah, it's over here, right over there. Up there it says Dan Christian LV. That's like the most recent donor gets their name up there. So you're not the stream king, but you're the most recent. So there it is. So right now Dan Christian is holding that spot. Holding it nicely. I do have to get the stream king up here somewhere. It's JB, my boy. He's a stream king. I know. Kind of a hidden gem, yes. I know. That's what I'm saying. Man, I gotta figure out how to get like my multi-chat back. Man. Darn. It's usually like right here on the... Oh, wait. If I just make the window bigger. We're learning. Ladies and gentlemen, we are learning. That's awesome. Okay, multi-stream chat. Hit me. There we go. Okay, okay. Now I can see you. I can see your names. Sour Cream Sanchez, EOR. My dude, it's good to see you. I love it. We'll shoot over there to the multi-stream. Now, if you're on Twitch, I'll be able to hear you as well. I'll be able to see you at least. All right, I think we're just going to jump in today. I did drop a new video over on my Let's Play channel, checking out the new Emancipator mech that dropped in Helldivers 2. So if you're digging that, it's over there. Go check it out. It's good. That's all I'm going to say. The Emancipator is sick. Ladies and gentlemen, Russ Lyman in the chat. What's up, dude? Hang on a second. Russ, you're here. Let me see if this works. Because I'm on my front page of my YouTube, but what to my wondering eyes should appear? Most expensive SNES games in my collection 2024. Russ Lyman 2 hours ago. Dropping some fire. So there you go. If you're down for a little most expensive SNES games, Russ has got you hooked up. Go check it out. Him and Rob, and it's not me. It's a cooler. It's a much better Rob. We'll check that out for you. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, the music's a little loud. Okay, I kicked it down a little bit. Let me know. I'm trying to get some of my levels worked out there, so hopefully that's working for you. All right. Why don't we head over and play a little G.I. Joe on the NES. Oh, dang. I forgot my 8-bit do. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Let's check out this little BRB screen. Let me go get my controller. Dude, Russ. Oh, no, that wasn't Russ. That was EOR. Asking the real questions. Asking the legit questions. How do you forget your controller? I know, dude. It gets better. It gets so much better. I took it somewhere to show a buddy, and I just realized I left it there, so I'm gonna go with like my old school wired one. Oh, it just keeps getting better and better. I love it so much. My bad. Okay. Let's see if we can jump in here. And I think I'm going to have to adjust my inputs. Let's see if this will work. Left, up. Let's go left, up, right, down. Select, start, B, A. That'll do for now. Oh, that. Okay. Set. I know, I can't believe. You know what? I forget you 8-bit controllers are sick, and sometimes you need to show them off. I know, man. I know, and it's such a rookie move. That I can't believe I left it over there. That was bad news. All right, I'm going to pull this audio down just a little bit on the game. Oh, man, look at my chat. This is good. You guys are kind of like going to be kind of the first test drive on some of this stuff, because I've went in and kind of messed with some of this, but I didn't get a chance to like actually test out like how all of it looks. So, yeah, some of this chat stuff, I'm going to have to fix this so it looks a little more sexy, if you know what I mean. Like I need to put a little, I'll put a little like what's it called, I'll put a little like semi-transparent box behind it so it'll be a lot easier to read and all that good stuff. That makes sense. All right, let me know on the game audio how it sounds. I'm trying to figure out some of the levels, because they're not always, I feel like between different systems and stuff, they don't really carry over as well. And I like to have a decent amount of audio, but I don't want it to be too loud. I don't want it to be too quiet either. So all that good stuff. All right. Let's load up here now. Whoops, not that. If I remember correctly, we were. Wait a minute. Why is it saying? Why is it saying that I don't have any save states? That's not good. Let me try one more thing here. Quick save state, quick load, but I don't see it letting me try to load it. Okay. Man, everything. Good thing we wrote down a password. So we were on the snow level, and oh, dude, that means that boss. Oh, that sucks, dude. We're gonna have to refight that boss, and I am not looking forward to that because that boss was a joke. It was a straight up joke. All right, so here's the password. I'm gonna tell you the password, by the way. So don't spread this around, okay? This is just between you and me. I'm gonna give you the password. So, all right. Oh, it's one of these ones where it's like a lot of letters that we gotta put in. This is ridiculous. Okay, so PS R N H. I should have went the other way. What am I doing? Oh man. X. Whoops. X. Oh, don't do that. Oh, my up button feels weird. I'm gonna have to go and calibrate that. G, Z, all the way around to D. Look at that blast off. That was kind of worth it, actually. Getting to see the shuttle. I love that. So we beat the Amazon base. Let me just fix this real quick because the input on this thing is being funky. That one, and then I want you to be up. There we go. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Don't do that. Ah, there we go. I think it was doing something funky. All right. What do we have to do to get another Retro Hunters video? If you're asking me what do we need to do to get a Retro Hunters video in the sense of an actual, like, hunt and collecting games, is that what you mean? Or do you just mean, like, a Retro Hunters video on the channel about retro gaming content? Let me know, because the answer to either one of those is different. Okay, so Blizzard has to lead this team. We're going to do Duke, because if you remember, we leveled the heck out of him, and he was savage. And then we're going to take in Snake Eyes, because his jump is really good. We're just going to start the snow level over again, and then I'll see what's going on with the save state. That was weird. Yes, you going hunting. All right. My buddy, Sour Cream Sanchez. What does it take to get another Retro Hunters video? The short answer is, and this is going to be disappointing to some, not going to happen. And again, the short answer reason for that is, I hate to say it, but for me, and I kept saying that maybe I would make a video about this to put on the actual channel to kind of talk about some of this. For me, man, the ship has really sailed on collecting media, to be honest with you. And the SAC Gamers Expo that I went to, where me and Josh reconvened for the first time in years, that was sort of... that was sort of confirming for me, I guess is a way to put it. Like, just... honestly, when it comes to gaming, like, there's so much more, and when it comes to even, like, retro stuff, like, there's just so much more that I'm interested in now than just collecting things. And I was never a big collector in the sense, like, if you guys watched the show from back in the day, you know that, like, I was not a big collector in the sense that I was some sort of, like, a completionist or needed to... I don't know, just that my reason for hunting and collecting was not to accumulate a lot of stuff. The reason for it was wanting to be able to experience things that we didn't get to experience as a kid. So, like, things that I couldn't afford or didn't have access to as a kid, those are the things that I was trying to find. So that's why when people, people would get all bent out of shape when I would turn down like a Contraforce that we found in the wild or something like that. It's like, to me, that, like, yes, it's rare, quote unquote, but like, to me, that held no value personally. And I have a really interesting relationship with reselling. And that's part of what's hard for me about the retro YouTube scene now when I came back. And I tried it out. We tried going to the expo. I tried hunting and buying stuff. And I want to make it really clear, like, no shade at all on people who are in the retro hunting and collecting scene right now, because it's just different. Like, what I was doing was 10, 12 years ago. It's very different. It's a whole different scene. The concept of reselling, maybe I need to go full cam on this. Okay. Check. All right. This happens every once in a while, and so I'm assuming now you guys can hear me through this headset mic. I'm getting a level now. Every once in a while when I switch scenes, for some reason my yeah, okay, great. Let me know too, how's the quality on this one? Like, is it night and day from this? Just every once in a while, this guy will cut out when I switch scenes, and I'm not sure why that happens. Dude, it's big retro, dude. They're trying to hold us down. They're trying to cut my mic right now. No, so here's the thing. The scene has just changed, and it really is like no shade on anybody who's in it now and like what the priority is now, because there was a shift. Um, Quality's all right. It sounds good. Yeah, I'll see if I can get back on this guy in a minute. But I just want to make my point. The scene really did shift, and the people who are in it now, who are sort of like the big guys, I would say, or like the honchos now. It's a little bit of a different generation, one, I think, but two, it's just a different scene. Like, the way that games were and what you could get in the wild and what it cost is way different than it is now. And so I don't hold anything against any of those guys, but it's just not my scene and it's not my vibe. And so I'm just never going to be, for better for worse. And like, I don't know that I necessarily have any sort of like really like hardcore point that I'm going to be able to stand on. It's just something that's innate inside of me. Like, being like reselling games is never going to just sit well with me. And I know that sounds weird. And to some people, you'll never understand it. And it's totally fine. It's just, there's something in me where I'm like, I just can't do it. And so for me, it's almost like, if I don't want to collect, like, I'm not looking to have a big game wall, which I've said from the very beginning, you're never going to see a big game wall behind me because that's just not what I do. If I'm not going to collect for that, and with the way that prices are now, if I'm not going to collect in order to, I guess, turn it around in some way to try to make a buck off of it, the incentive to do it, I just don't know what it is besides entertainment. And for me, it's like, man, I just feel like there's better ways for me now to engage and entertain and interact than just accumulating stuff. And so, and then just like the way, like the stuff we're doing now with like the Delta app and stuff like that, there's just a part of me too, and stuff that's available on the Switch. It's like, I don't know that I'm so married anymore to the hardware where I'm like, oh, I gotta have it on the original hardware. It's just not, I don't know. It's just not, that's not my vibe anymore, I guess. And so I can definitely expand more on that if people have questions and stuff. And it's not like I don't know that I have it like fully formulated. I just know how I feel, I guess, and like where I've stood for a while, and for better for worse, I guess that's just what it is. So I mean, there's certain things that I'm gonna hold on to because they have certain sentimental value, even though I can't play them. I guess like when we were at like I still own a hard copy of Flashback on the Super Nintendo. Like I'm not gonna get rid of this just because I love it and it has like sentimental value to me. I guess so. Like I'm gonna hold on to that. I have a hard copy of Bionic Commando for the NES. Again, not gonna get rid of this. I love it. Um, Hard copy of SOS on the Super Nintendo. Not a lot of people know about this game, and SNES Drunk did a video about it where he kind of was basically like, "It's fine. It's not great. There's better games if you're into like cinematic platforming than this, but it is a unique experience, and I really like this game a lot." I originally played it on an emulator, and then some guy, I want to say maybe it was at like Portland Retro Gaming Expo, way back in the day, had a hard copy of it, so I had to buy it. So got that. Um, Blades of Steel, love it. Um, yeah, and then like when we went to the SAC Gamers Expo, uh, one of the vendors there gave me a copy of Final Fantasy III on the Super Nintendo. So, which again, one of my favorites. So, yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to it, but I don't need to accumulate, I guess, for accumulation's sake. So, okay, I can see there's like a ton of chat. So let's go look at this real quick. Um, EOR, I get it. I hate how many YouTubers turn it into nonstop hustling. It gets old real quick. I just would like to see you and Josh hang out. Imagine a shared live stream where Josh can press a button to get you slapped. Russ, oh, never played that one. Ooh, just beat that one. Oh, okay, hang on. Say more. Which one have you not played, and which one? When you say you just beat, I think you're talking about Bionic Commando, right? But oh, never heard of SOS, dude. Okay, this one again, it's a unique experience. Maybe I'll play it on stream sometime. It's not for everybody. If you, because like, okay, I'm a big cinematic platformer guy. Love cinematic platformers. Probably my favorite retro genre. Maybe, maybe, probably. So good. I love anything cinematic platformer, and that is what this vibe is. But the way that the stuff works, where like the ship will rotate and then the levels upside down, and then it'll like, it's just oh man, there's so many cool things about it. But it's also so simple. There's no weapons. There's no enemies. There's no power ups. There's no health. You don't have a health bar. Like yeah, there's no items to collect to get to it. It's not like a Metroidvania where you got to get certain items to access. Like it really is a pretty unique experience. I don't know. I love it so much. So that one's one to check out if you haven't. Let's see. Hold up. Are you saying you don't have an SNES at the moment? I do have an SNES. It's not in great shape. It's one that I got semi recently from somebody who had it at a yard sale who was like, is in bad shape. So it needs some love. But I'm not playing on it. I guess is I don't I have ways that I can either play things here or I can play it on the Switch. And so I don't find myself busting out the SNES as much on the original hardware as I do just either, emulating what I have or, playing on Switch or something like that. So you never heard of SOS? Yeah, dude, you got to check it out. It's so good. Is there something you want but you don't have? Man, see, that's what's tough. Is like when we started. Oh, this mic's not even on it. I'm like pulling it in. Oh gosh. Actually, let me check one more time and see if I can get this mic to recognize again. 1 second. Ah, there it is. Okay. Can you hear me now? On the sure. I'm getting a level here now. That's interesting. That was my DAW needed to be unplugged and replugged. So maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Okay, so is there anything that is there something that I want but I don't have? That's the thing, man. Is like back when we did Retro Hunters, part of what was volume is kind of low. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's because I pulled the level down, because the other mic was a little hot. That should sound a little bit better. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with this stuff. So yeah, when we started out the show back in the day, I mean, the games were cheaper, but it was really hard to do the show consistently because I wasn't making a ton of money in the job that I was in. I was working for the church, and I made a fine living, but I didn't have like hundreds of dollars of disposable income that I could just like take out to the yard sale. And you see some of these guys like, and I get that like they resell to bring money in that then allows them to go out and buy more is part of it. So like I totally get that, but like I didn't have a ton of disposable income, so I didn't have hundreds of dollars that I could just go out to a flea market and just like drop on everything that I find that's like super cool. We had to be really strategic. And so like that's part of the reason why, like, and I think I've talked about this in previous videos, but like that's why we would have a budget, is because like literally I was on a budget. Like I dropping $40 back then at a yard sale or at a flea market was like, it was tough. Like it was a lot. And then the channel was never monetized. So when it comes to Retro Hunters, like it grew and we had a community going, but like there was never any revenue made off of the show ever. I don't think. Like even with merch stuff, like we sold some shirts, but even that was like, I think that just recouped some of that stuff. And so it really was just like we were sinking money into it, but we enjoyed it. Like we loved it. And so it was something that was fun, and it was building the community and all that. So man, but now it's like, is there something that I want that I don't have? I feel like with the way that gaming is now and technology, like access, everybody has access to almost anything that you can imagine. And so then it really comes down to like, is there something that I physically, tangibly want to own? And as far as like a system, no. As far as like a game, I own hard copies of most of the stuff that I love. So thinking back, like I can't think of anything where I'm like, man, if I had this, it would really enrich me or my quote unquote collection. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll have to think a little bit more about that, but I don't think so. One day he woke up and he had everything he ever wanted, I guess. So I don't know. Good question. I'll have to think about that a little more. So yeah, but as far as like hunting again, I don't think so. It's just not. I mean, if I like went to a convention and hooked up with some of the guys who do it and like just hung out, like that'd be great. I'd totally be down for that. I wouldn't be opposed to anything like that. Although I'm kind of finding I'm not like, I don't know. I don't know that I'm a huge con guy. I don't feel like I have the time. And I don't know that I have like, I also don't know that I have like the big enough of the clout or an audience. Like we have a community here, but like when I go to a convention, I don't have like tons of people lining up at a table to see me or like anything like that. Even when Josh and I went to Sat Gamers Expo, like it was, we ran into people and we got to meet some people who were fans of the show, but more of it was like hooking up with other creators, that either we had developed a friendship with, or that we were fans of. So like we got to sit next to Pat, the NES punk. We got to meet John Riggs. Got to see all the Pixel Game Squad guys again, which was great. Got to meet Gabbo, which was awesome. And so like all that kind of stuff is really cool. But yeah, other than that, I don't know that I would be going out and filming and trying to do something like that. So let's see. Volume is kind of okay. So Pulverized Custer's Revenge. Oh, sure. Can't wait to get my hands on that. Pun intended. Russ, are you hitting up any conventions? Oh, well, yeah, we kind of talked about that. And part of it too is, I think if I got invited to something, I would definitely go. But I'm not really knocking down any doors either where I'm like, I really got to get to this convention. I will say the one that I am a little bit excited about that I wouldn't mind checking out is the Utah Retro Gaming Expo, because I lived in Utah for like 6 years and I love Utah. I think it's great. And so now they have a Retro Gaming Expo, and I can see that, like, you know, some guys are going to be there. I know John Riggs is going to be there. I think Mr. Rightway is going to be there. Russ, are you going to be at the Utah Retro Gaming Expo? That's in August. You're headed to SoCal in 2 weeks. Yeah, SoCal I've never been to. I think we were in talks a little bit around the time of the Sat Gamers Expo a few years ago, but it didn't pan out, which is fine. Sour Cream Sanchez, do you like Symphony of the Night? Oh, this is a good conversation. Okay. I have not played Symphony of the Night, or I should say I've not like got deep into it. I've seen it, I've got my hands on it, but I've not actually like played through it. But for some reason, I just decided, like, you know what? I want to play through Castlevania. I almost beat the original Castlevania on the original hardware way back in the day, but it never happened. Like I think I got to, was it the Grim Reaper or the Frankenstein? It was one of those. It was like one of the ones that was like 1 or 2 bosses before you get to Dracula. So just recently I was like, I want to play through. I'm going to do it. So I beat the original Castlevania like 2 weeks ago. It was great. So then, and I'm going to make a video about this. I'm in the middle, or maybe I'm like 60 or 70% through Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Maybe hot take, but I'm gonna declare it right here, right now. That game got a bad rap, and AVGN, I think he friggin' influenced an entire generation to let us know that game sucked, and I avoided it for the longest time. And I am here to tell you, he was wrong. It is good. That game is a straight banger. There's elements of it that are not intuitive, and I get that when he was playing it, it was probably on the original hardware, and there's things that have happened now with better translations, maps included, all that kind of stuff. But that game in and of itself is good. It is a good follow-up to Castlevania, and I'm gonna fight on that hill. I don't think I'm gonna die either. I think there's gonna be people who are gonna agree with me. I was influenced. I missed it and avoided it for the longest time. And literally like a week or 2 weeks ago, I picked it up and I'm like, I'm going to endure through this to get to Castlevania 3 and eventually to Castlevania 4. And it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's really good. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Russ, you're headed to SoCal in 2 weeks. After SoCal is Retro World Expo, then Retro Game Con in New York. I've never been to these. These sound amazing. Crazy. Okay, you're saying that game is awesome. You loved it. Did you hear about the new one coming out? No, I did not. Are you talking about a Castlevania 2? Like something new surrounding Castlevania? Let me know in the chat. So all that to say, Sour Cream. Juan Garcia, Simon's Quest was great. What's up? Good to see you. Juan, good to see you. I love it. I love it. SoCal's coned by Pixel Game Squad. Yeah, isn't it Pixel Game and friggin' Jay from the Game Chasers? I could be wrong, but I feel like there's some sort of a relationship there when it comes to that. Okay, so Sour Cream, to answer your question, I want to work my way to it. There's Castlevania games, like I never played all the way through. I've never played 3, never played all the way through 4, never played 64, and I've never played any of them meaningfully on the DS or the PlayStation or anything that was basically like, you know, quote unquote next gen for me. I never played any of those. So I have some catching up to do, but yeah, just Castlevania 2 has pleasantly surprised me, and I feel like I don't want to be dramatic about it, but I feel like I'm making up for lost time. Like I avoided it for the longest time, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. So yeah. Okay, Jay sold it. Jay sold it to BGS. My old boss Chris bought it from Jay. He owns Retro Games Plus Store. Oh, sweet. Okay, wait. So Chris co-owns with PGS is what I'm understanding, maybe, in the chat. That's awesome. So yeah, don't sleep on Castlevania 2. If you've been avoiding it like me, get one of the newer copies that has the translation's a little bit better. And I think part of it too is like, yes, I benefit from hindsight a little bit as well, because we've seen some of those games get critiqued so hard, and some of the things that they point out that are very frustrating, we now have the benefit of them going before us. And so now, like, you know, we know that if you have the red gem and you kneel before the Deborah Cliffs, the tornado will grab you and take you. But if you were playing on the original hardware as like an 8-year-old or 12-year-old kid, you'd probably be like, this game's ridiculous, I don't know what to do. And you had to get a strategy guide. But we have some of that benefit. So I know that as well. But I'm just saying, in a vacuum, I think it's good. It's different, but I think it's good. I think it's a good follow-up. Okay, so the new game is made by Retroware and is called The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest. Basically a remake, but not being official since they couldn't get the license. It's not officially out yet, but there is a trailer for it. Sour Cream, Symphony of the Night is long, especially getting to the inverted castle. I have something you might need. Oh, bro, don't you tease me. EOR games like that are the reason Nintendo Power had full Nintendo Power had full walkthroughs. Yes, I think you're absolutely right. Okay, hang on. Let's go to let's look at this. The Transylvania Adventure. Whoa, I am not. Oh wait. Okay, it's on. Okay, I'm seeing it on Steam. But let's go to Retroware's actual site. Let's look at it there. Okay, hang on a second. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Hey, my mic didn't cut out. Awesome. Okay. The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest. Oh my God. Like, okay, hang on. Actually, let's go to Steam, because I did see that Steam had, some gameplay where we can kind of see what it looks like. Oh, is somebody live streaming it? Oh, yeah. See, oh yeah, like the backgrounds and stuff look really good. I like that. Oh, what is he, fishing? Did they add a fishing game? Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, he's like swinging. He was like swinging through the jungle. Oh, look at the town. He petted the pup. Yo, this looks very cool. Can I play some audio of it? Yeah, you guys can hear that. Oh, that slide? Interesting. Dude, bees. Not the bees! This looks sick. I also wonder, is the name, and Russ, maybe you can speak into this, is the name sort of a hearkening to the bad translation? The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest? I don't know. That's interesting. Sour Cream, you're going to DM me. Oh, dang. Thanks, dude. Okay. Is the volume on the left audio channel also low for anyone, or is it just me? Oh, you know what? Dude, I'm looking at my meter right here. You're right. It is only on one side. Weird. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm really sorry. I don't know why it's not stereoed. Down mix to mono. If I click this, if I click that, did that help? Let me know. I'm seeing double meters now. I didn't notice that before. Gives me, okay, hang on. Oh yeah, the right channel. Yeah, it was only on the left channel. Now it looks like it's on both. It's similar to like Bloodstained Curse of the Moon games. Stereo. Beautiful. Sorry if that blew your ears out. Gives me Super Ghouls and Ghost vibes. Rob, your mic is low on the right. Oh, okay, yeah. I think we got that. It could be, I think, more what you want to know. I think more that you want to know. It's Simon Quest remake, but they can't officially call it that. Yeah. I will say, like, it is, it's endearing. Like the name is endearing because it kind of in some ways feels like, even if it was unintentional, it feels like it makes fun of some of the bad translation that was happening in the original like NES cart. So I think that's kind of cool. I dig that. I think that's that. Awesome. Okay, everything's sounding better. Huh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Excellent. Thank you guys. Okay, let's jump back into G.I. Joe. I got about 20 minutes. We can keep talking about whatever you guys want, totally. But I'll jump back into the game for a little while, and we'll keep going for it. All right, let's see here. Whoops, okay. Let me know if the game audio is okay, too high, too low, all that good stuff. All right, if you guys remember, at the top of this area is where that one boss was. So we gotta set some bombs. We gotta go take out that boss. I don't like that whenever I jump and push left, I aim up. That is something that's with this junky wired controller that I'm using. I got this thing on Amazon for like $10. Oops. Ooh. Spec-Ops over here. Get out of here. Oh, do we gotta walk through here? Yeah, that's right. Oh, don't go there yet. Remember, yeah, can I just jump down and... Oh, sweet. We're just gonna slap the bomb on as we fall. Metroidvania is a genre, like, seriously, there's so many great indie games. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm surrounded. I was looking at the chat. Get out of here. Alright, I think it's helicopter time. I think, if I remember correctly, the only other... There's a bomb up there. We'll get that on the way in. And then there should be one down here. Oh, there's the other one right there. Okay, it's on the other side of that. Oh no, that was the helicopter. Okay. Actually, we need to like up the level of some of these guys. This Duke is getting OP, baby. Look, I can't even take this guy out. I took him out with a punch. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Castlevania inspired like half of them, yeah, for the Metroidvanias. That's one of the things I haven't like played any of the more modern Metroidvanias that I can think of. Can I jump all the way up here? I think I could. Okay, and then I think it's one more bomb. Oh, darn it. Let's see. Night. Nice new Cyberpunk theme for the stream window, by the way. No RH branding anywhere, though. Yeah. You know, one of the things that I'm thinking about and trying to consider Okay, let me save it real quick, which I don't know why. So I just hit quick save. It says it's there. All right. Let me get that real quick. No RH branding anywhere though. Yeah, I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to kind of move away from the old school kind of Retro Hunters branding. I feel like it's just time for something new. So I don't know exactly what that is, but this is a step more in the direction of just trying to move into kind of a new era, I guess. And part of it is like I just like this aesthetic. I thought it was cool. And so rather than even just thinking like, oh, like what's like the official branding that I'm going to do? I'm like, I just like the look of this. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. All that kind of stuff. So, but you know, a actual Retro Hunters new brand someday, maybe. I need to work with that. I got a buddy, Joey. He's in here sometimes. Small Scale Cinema, very good designer. And I might have to have a conversation with him and see if he'd be open to getting hired on to do some stuff because he's got game. I'll say that. Hey man, every day only has so many hours. You can't play everything. You just can't. I know, man. I know. There's so many that I've missed that make sure I keep that muted. There's so many that I've missed, like Symphony of the Night, that I wish I could go back and do. So it'll happen at some point. All right, boss time. This guy was not easy last time, so let's see what happens. That guy went down a lot quicker. What? What the heck is that? Wait, do I get in that? Oh, what? This didn't happen last time. I got a tank? That was all, that was amazing. Who knew? That was awesome. Well, I guess that's a secret. I feel like I've shot that thing so many times in the past, and nothing fell out. That was amazing. All right, I'm gonna save it. Quick save. All right, mission 2-3. So this is where we were last time. Okay, so my men were not so hot, but I will blow you away, Joe. I don't think so. I don't believe you. There's the tank again. Let's save that. I don't want to get in that quite yet. I feel like there will come a time where that will be appropriate. I really need to focus on powering up some of my other dudes. So, whoops. Oh, that's a pit. That is a pit where you die. That is I'm gonna go ahead and load it. We didn't know. Okay. Sour Cream says check your DMs. Are you talking about on Instagram, my brother? Isn't that where we usually drop stuff? I will check it. I have a notification. Oh, baby. Oh, dang. All right. I gotta... Let me show this. Is it okay if I show this? You let me know if it's okay if I share this. Because I would have to share your Instagram handle and all that stuff. But if you're down, I'll that's pretty sick. I'm down to check it out. Yes, show it. Okay. He says, hit me up in the DMs, or he'll hit me up in the DMs. Oh, here, let me see. How am I going to, or here, I'm going to screenshot it. There we go. That way I can save to photos. All right, here we go. Dude, I love stuff like this. As a kid, even if I didn't have a game, if there was a cool strategy guide, like, oh, dude, I would love to check that out. So there you go. Hang on. Let me turn down the brightness. Maybe that'll help. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little better. There you go. Castlevania Symphony of the Night official guide. Oh, baby. Dude, even just being able to like thumb through stuff like this, oh, I loved it as a kid. That's so sick, dude. Yeah, let's talk. That's rad. I like it a lot. Okay, let's try this again. How much time we got? We got like 9 minutes. Oh, don't fall down. Are those ones are health powered, right? I can't jump down there. Okay, I wonder if this is a job for Snake Eyes. Hadouken! No! Dang it! Alright, let's reload that. Madre compadre. Okay. If I can't jump down, how am I supposed to get those? Because I can even see there's like a little power up right below me. Actually, let's get in the tank. Maybe the tank can like grab onto walls or something? Oh, this is so weird. Am I just gonna fall off? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, it does, like, cling on. That's weird. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, it grabs onto everything. What? Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Duh, when I was fighting him in the room, they were, like, going all over the walls and stuff. And then this... That's a weird... Oh, I can jump. Okay. Wait, can I get on the ceiling? Oh, what? Oh, geez, I'm gonna die if I'm not careful, though. Oh, no! Oh, man. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, gosh, no! Okay. I need to stop messing around. Okay, quick load. Okay. We know how to do it. Now we're just going to do it. Let's see. Symphony Night is pretty good, but I prefer the GBA and DS games. Okay, see, I need to play those. That spinning thing around looks like a chainsaw while probably makes sense. Exactly. The chainsaw. All right. Okay, but you can fall down the pit still. What? That's... I thought I was grabbing onto everything. Don't do that. Come on. There we go. This game is... It's good, man. No! No! I hit the wrong button! It keeps surprising me. Keeps surprising me. I love that. Okay. Is it because I grabbed onto... There we go. Like that. No. Go up. There we go. You gotta watch what surface you're grabbing onto. That's part of it. Oh, see, it just grabs. We just gotta like burn rubber to get past these guys. Look at all those power-ups. Probably needed all those. Oh, what? Oh, this is the rocket guy. He's the rocket man. Come on, shred him, shred him. That spread gun is gotta be hurting on. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. No problem. That reminds me of, have you ever seen the movie The Rock? One of my favorite Nicolas Cage lines. Tell me, do you like Elton John? Rocket Man? Because it's you. You're the Rocket Man. It's so stupid. And it's awesome. All right, hang on. Let's take a picture of this password just in case. There it is. Very nice. That was close. They almost launched. Great job, men. This mission will be attack on the supercomputer. A base under New York. Snake Eyes, you'll be the leader of this mission. Please select your team. Yo, Joe. Alright. Snake Eyes. Can't go wrong. We gotta go Duke. I feel like Captain Gridiron. This is his time to shine. We've ignored him too long. This is his chance for glory. Let's do it. Yo Jaru. Quick save. Get out of here, cursor. Oh, this is Ninja Turtle vibes right here. Oh, what? I do not like this. Elevator level. And here. Get two behind. They're gonna start swarming you. Music. It's not bad. I really... okay, Duke, I've got him... It says his level is max. I really feel like this guy's kind of OP right now. With that spread gun. Gotta keep trying to build these other guys up a little bit. Grabbing the gun with the wrong guy. Oh, look at him rappelling down. That's so sick. Let's get Captain Gridiron into this. He kind of looks like a Helldiver or a Stormtrooper. That's sick. So fast. The Duke. That mission was actually super easy compared to everything else we've done so far. Down here in the sewers, you will not find life so easy. Is that freaking Aquaman? Sickle. All right. You know what? I think we'll pause right there. That's gonna have to be my time. I'm out of time. So we'll come back, check that out at the next one. All right, my dudes. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for all the cool stuff we got to talk about. Thanks for, like right now, bearing with me on these settings. I can see, again, for some reason, my microphone is only, whoops. I might have to like change that setting on every single scene, but that's how we learn. We're figuring it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around and helping me out with all these little settings things and all that cool stuff. Always fun to hang out and just chat with you guys. So I hope you have a great Tuesday. Go out there, knock it out, make it happen. Peace. Stay retro. I'll see you next time.